Hi guys, there's another question from section 1.6, number 323. So we asked you substitution method to integrate. So we have integral of 3 to the negative x dx. I'm sure if this negative x was just x, the student probably wouldn't ask about it because there was a rule that they gave you in this section, which I hope by now you learned it. So integral of any number to x is basically the same thing over natural log of that number and then plus c, okay? So this is the rule that obviously you were given. So the only problem is since we don't have x, we have negative x, so now we just have to basically change all the x's to u's. Don't forget here, when you change them, this x become u, but then also that dx must become du. Remember, you can't use substitution unless either everything is u or everything is x, right? So I'm going to go ahead and write the rule that says, kind of like more generalized rule of this one, integral of a to the u, again, where u can be any function, including negative x, dx, integral of a to u du, is now same thing, except instead of x, you put u. That's it. So that's pretty much the same rule, except now you just have to use instead of the a, of course, the same, plus c. Okay, so that's it. Now here, obviously, because our function is negative x, so and we're going to use this rule, we have to identify u as negative x. So we're just going to let u be negative x. Don't forget you need du. Of course, the root of negative x is negative 1 times dx. Don't forget the dx. And the good news is here, of course, we do have dx, except we need negative dx, so you can just multiply both sides by negative or divide by negative. So which means negative du is same thing as dx. So now you're ready to convert everything to u. So 3 to the negative x. Don't forget negative x we called u, so that becomes integral of 3 to the u. And then of course dx, which is same as negative du. I'm going to put the negative du here, but of course we need to put the negative outside the integral, which become negative of integral of 3 to the u du. So now you're ready to apply your rule. So your a becomes 3. And of course, u du is there. So now the rule can apply, and which means by that rule, the answer, don't forget, you still have that negative. And then a to the, which is in this case 3 to the u over natural log of u plus c. Right? Except don't forget at the end, we always have to have 3 to the u, 3 to the u over natural log of a, which I should say natural log of, in this case, 3. Plus. So we just basically apply this rule to say integral of any number to a function times the differential of that function is the same number to that function, which is 3 to the u, over natural log of the number, which is 3, and then plus c. So now the last thing is, of course, to change u back to original variable in terms of x. Of course, u is negative x, so which means your final answer. Let me actually move it over here. So I think you got the rule here. So I'm just going to erase that so I can finalize this one for you. So then the last thing, of course, change the u back to original variable, which is x. So at the end of the day, the final answer will be negative 3 to the negative x, because that is your u, as we labeled that as u over natural log of 3 plus c. And that's it. There is the result of that integral. Okay, guys? So I'm going to stop this again, upload it, or at least copy it on YouTube, and then I'll do one more problem, and then I'll try to upload all 3 of them on the Blackboard shell.